Hello, my name is Miranda Garza, and this is my presentation on my internship experience this semester. Um, just to give a little background about the place where I did my internship, it's called the Parent Resource Center, and it's located in Modesto, California, which is just 20 minutes from where I grew up. The Parent Resource Center is a nonprofit organization that focuses on strengthening families, building better homes and communities, and doing all this in hopes of preventing child abuse. So I actually found the Parent Resource Center through another class project wherein I had to do research on family resources in my community. I believe the class was called Family and Community Relationships, taken here at BYU, Idaho, and it was an awesome class. So I was looking for resources, and I came upon the Parent Resource Center and decided to log the name of the organization in my computer in case I needed an internship, and it ended up working out. I went to their website, prcfamilies.org, and they have an entire section about how to become a volunteer or an intern. So I followed directions on their website, emailed the person who was in charge, and I called and made an appointment as well. I had an interview, and I was accepted as an intern shortly thereafter. So my internship was an awesome experience, and I completed a variety of tasks during my time at the Parent Resource Center. My main responsibilities consisted of helping class facilitators prepare and teach parenting classes. I went with case managers on home visits to families that were referred to us by CPS. Those home visits were very interesting, and it reminded me a lot about missionary work, actually, because sometimes they knew we were coming, sometimes they didn't, sometimes they were interested, sometimes they weren't, and it was just us offering them our services that we felt would benefit them, and it was of no cost to them. And of course, some people were receptive and others weren't. So like I said, it was much like missionary work, where we were trying to share something positive with people who we felt could benefit. And so, it was sad when we were rejected, and it was always a good thing when people were interested. So I did a lot of other, staff support that was needed, just whatever was asked from me. A lot of what I did was actually my internship project, which was on a grant that we the Parent Resource Center received, and the grant was for a family activity bag project. So the family activity bag was supposed to promote family interaction and bonding, and we were supposed to create activity bags for families that would encourage them to interact and spend time together without technology. So no TV, no tablets, nothing, no sort of electronics or technology, just self-powered activities. And that was really interesting because I was given the reins on this entire project, and I felt totally unprepared and not at all adequate to complete the task. But I was able to accomplish it. We were able to take our budget that wasn't that big and make enough bags to distribute to 20 families. These bags had activities such as a headbands game that we made ourselves. We put in birdseed, we put in a soccer ball, we put in free passes that were donated for bowling and shoe rental, and they were all activities that focused on the family spending time together, interacting, actually talking to one another. And it was a really awesome project, and I'm so grateful that I was trusted enough to be in charge of that, and I just really, really enjoyed it. So the Parent Resource Center and the time I spent there benefited me in more ways than I can tell you. It helped hone the skills that I already felt that I possessed, my professional skills, my interpersonal skills, how to interact with people, how to show empathy, how to keep good records, how to make a phone call, just things that were so simple, but things that are so important in the professional world, and I'm grateful for that. They also taught me about the inner workings of community programs such as the Parent Resource Center, taught me how we work on referrals from Child Protective Services, taught me how programs that are nonprofit and sometimes for profit, they work on grants, meaning that we apply for money essentially for different organizations, and they either grant it to us or they don't, and we use this money for grants to do programs that will help our clients. An example of a grant that we are going to be using, that I'm going to get to participate in doing, is the Heroes for Health grant, which is going to allow us to go into schools that are nearby, that are in low-income neighborhoods, and educate them about nutrition and fitness and how they can live better, healthier lives as a family. And I'm excited about that as well. And the Parent Resource Center and my internship there really helped me gain confidence in my ability to apply the things that I've learned here at BYU Idaho. There's just a certain amount of hands-on experience that really helps you to grasp concepts that you've been learning, maybe your whole academic career. And I'm so lucky and blessed that I got to be in this awesome setting where everything that I learned in my classes here at BYU Idaho just seemed to apply in one way or another. Some things came from my advocacy class, and some things came from my child development classes, and it was just really awesome. And I only say this because I am proud and I am excited, but also just to show you the blessings that can come from taking what BYU Idaho teaches us and applying it, being proactive, all those things. I was actually offered a position with my internship at the Parent Resource Center, and I decided to accept it. And like I said, I'm going to be working with that Heroes for Health program. And I'm excited to do that and to work with the Parent Resource Center, because I know they have so much more to teach me, and that my time that I spend there, however long it may be, will help to open other doors for more opportunities down the road. Like I said, there were many connections that I could make between the past classes and my internship. I took an advocacy class alongside with this internship class, and maybe that's why I found that the connection was so powerful. But I loved that advocacy, to advocate for healthy families and children, and to speak out on behalf of them and what they need. And families are more and more being pushed to the wayside as the definition of family is being argued about, and how people are less and less putting value on the traditional family and putting less value on the blessing of having children as well. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that I was able to learn in my advocacy class about preventative services versus rehabilitative services. The Parent Resource Center strives to prevent child abuse, but we also do rehabilitative work where people who have been separated from their families or their children because of past mistakes are able to come, and they're able to take classes to improve themselves, and that's a really beautiful and wonderful thing. So just in conclusion, I'm so pleased and satisfied with my experience as an intern at the Parent Resource Center, and I'm so excited for my further association with them. Anybody who's even remotely close to this area, I would recommend this site to any of them. I'd recommend it to students needing an internship, or really any individual needing or wanting to log volunteer hours for whatever it may be. This is just a very worthwhile experience. And students can call the Parent Resource Center just like I did at 209-549-8193, and they'll give you further information on how to become an intern or a volunteer. They're always ready and willing to accept those who are wanting to donate their time, and they're so great about making sure that they are not only that they are benefiting from your time there, but that you're benefiting from the time that you spend there. They're very good about making sure that you're reaching your learning objectives and goals, and they are very encouraging and very supportive. And like I said, I'm just so grateful and blessed that this internship experience is turning into an employment opportunity, and I have loved earning my degree, and this is the last step for me, and I look forward to graduating and to doing my next step in furthering my education. Thank you very much.